And the tee shot is away. I hope you have a good time today. Second shot here on the first. Oh, just right by the hole. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. Okay, 1 under par on your round. And we're teeing up on hole number 2. Well done. And this one's around 110 yards to the pin. That should do nicely. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. You might be on your way to quite a little streak here. 2 birdies in a row. Alrighty, down to 2 under par after that. We have got a par 3 in front of us for the third hole. Let's knock it close. Oh, wonderfully struck. Good job. We're on the green. Now this from 16 feet. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, yeah, that'll drop on in for the birdie. Well done. All right, you brought things down to 3 under after that hole. We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one. Nice, pure swing, great stuff. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. This is looking good. Solid approach there, pin high. Okay, here's your look at birdie. And that one drops for your 4th birdie of the day. I'm liking that. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. All right, now 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Oh my, did you just use Thor's hammer? Otherwise known as the Magender hammer? All right, this shot is around 115 yards out. Great job on that approach. This one's 10 feet away. This one seems to be tilting left to right. That was zooming by the hole. 3 feet left. All right, that putt'll go. And right now you are at 4 under. Wind's blowing from our backs on this one. The approach heading right. A little wayward on that approach. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Ooh, it almost went down. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. Okay, here we go. Par 5 on the 7th. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Nicely played out of that sand. A little bit of work left to do, but nothing too serious. 5 under if you sink this putt. Ooh, right by. 6 feet to the cup. It's blowing out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Well, this one might need to sit. Hang on. This? No, I think this one might play. Here we go. Birdie putt. And as that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. That one will bring it down to 5 under. And teeing this one up on hole number 9. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. Sweet. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, here's a 4-foot putt for us. Five under for the moment. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Beauty of a swing there. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Ooh, almost drained that one for the birdie. Okay, 5 under par at the moment. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Great drive. That was some power. We've got about 130 yards to go here. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This one's from around 21 feet. This one's going uphill and to the right. Looking good so far? Ooh, still looking good.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
Sitting at 6 under par after that one. Okay, here's the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. That swing was to die for. Setting up for our third shot. That'll do for the approach. You could get down to 7 under par if this goes in. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh, flying by the hole. And drop this one in for your par. Okay, moving on. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. And this one's about 125 yards out. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. 21 feet to the cup from here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. This one's looking decent.
Still going good. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work.
And after that one, you're at 7 under. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14.
Oh, almost holed it out.
Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. I'm loving it. That's birdie number 8 on the day. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. That isn't too good, is it? Second shot here on the 15th. Yeah, that'll play. Six feet to go here. All right, 9 under is your score. And now on to the par 4 16th. I think this will end up in the fairway. All right, this one's about 125 yards out. Nice, another green and reg. I'm liking it. Here's a 6-foot putt. And your score sits at 10 under par at the moment. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. Nicely done. Okay, setting up here about 140 to the pin. Well, that'll do for now. This putt is from around 20 feet. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh, easy, Tiger. All right, par putt. And after that one, 10 under. And now to the 18th tee. This one's a par 3. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And now this from 13 feet. I think this one will go left to right. This putt's tracking. And that's a nice little way to end your round, dropping that putt for the bird. And that's gonna be 11 under par at the end of this round for you. All right, that's gonna do it for me. And just wanna thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. We're starting today off with a par 4 first hole. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. And with that, your first tee shot is away, and I hope you have a bit of fun here today. Okay, second shot here on the first. Okay, setting up here on the green side rough.
Oh, no way.
And to save par. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. A little windy on this hole. That was good. And this shot's about 110 yards to the pin. Could use a bit of a kick to the right. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. Have a good tee shot. Ooh, I think you're a bit firm on this one. Hang on a minute, though. This might play. And here we go for the birdie. Okay, let's move on. And 13 under par is your current score. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. And it looks like this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh my, that's too bad. This is a 9-foot putt. And currently sitting at 2 under par. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Silky swing. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. That'll do nicely. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. Okay, par 3 here on the 6th. Nice, that's some solid contact. Okay, here's your birdie look. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And clocking in at 15 under par at the moment. And now the 7th hole, we got a par 5. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. Okay, that could have been worse. We're just barely in the first cut of rough. All right, 8 feet to the cup. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par. See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. All right, second shot on the 8th. Okay, we're on the green. Here's a 17-foot putt. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, almost had the birdie there. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. All right, now let's take a peek at the scorecard. And after that one, 16 under par. And we can cap off the front 9 with a par 4. Little play. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. That's a safe shot. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. Looks like a right to left break. This one's on a good line. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. Here comes the 10th hole. Yeah, that'll work. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh. And this is for your par. And you are looking at a 6 under at the moment. Wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Oh dear, look at that go. That sounded good. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? This putt is about 11 feet. This one should be pretty straight to start off with, and then it goes a bit to the left. This one's tracking. So good. Oh, lovely shot. 18 under for the moment. Okay, here's the 12th hole. It's a par 5. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. It's okay. Oh, close there with the chip. And this one's for your par. And this one looks like it's going just a touch to the left. Looking pretty good. Yeah, that'll do just nice. Currently 18 under par. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. I think you might be short out of the sand. Okay, third shot. This one's just a 4-foot putt. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. I'm having that. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. This one's a short one, but it moves to the left. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Well done. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Okay, let's pop this on the green. Move on. This putt's about 5 feet. Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. Okay, 9 under is current score. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. We've got about 120 yards to get to that pin from here. Decent approach there. Here is a 12-footer. Ooh, just missed. And this one for the par. And your score is currently 9 under par. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Well, you made good contact with that one. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. Approach shot worked out just fine. And from here, 20 feet to the cup. You got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. Oh man, hopefully the comeback isn't too bad for you. Okay, this one for par. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. Okay, par 3 for the 18th hole. Nice swing onto that one. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 15 feet to go from here. Oh. And this is about 4 feet. Okay, ending your round with a par putt. Well done. Okay, thanks for me, and if I have my way, I'll see you back here real soon. Hello there and welcome to this event. We got a par 4 in front of us as we begin. Cork that first drive into the fairway and we'll take it from there. Nice swing. Sounded great. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. And let's get out of this beach here. Setting up here now for our third shot.
Ooh, is this one going to go down?
And this is your look at par. And that'll drop. Teeing it up on the second hole. This drive is moving. Okay, this is about 125 yards away. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. Wonderful, wonderful shot.
Okay, par 3, third hole. Let's knock it close.
I'm okay with that. And from 23 feet away. Careful with this one going downhill to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay.
Looking very good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
He managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Okay, the lengthy par 4. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin. Yep, that's gonna work. This putt is for birdie. After that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. You got a headwind to deal with on this hole. I think this one will play. All right, what do we got here? Looking like about 165 to the pin. Nice shot. That'll do. 12 feet left to the hole. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. All right, 6th hole now, and we got a par 3.
Well, that bunker's staring at us. Hopefully we don't leave it short in there. You managed to get a good swing on that. Nailing another approach. Nice. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Good work. 5th birdie today. Let's have another one. Okay, here we go. 7th hole is a par 5. Beautiful swing. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. Looks like a little draw you put on this one. And from the green side rough. But just missed the hole. And this is your look at birdie. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Great job in there for birdie. And after that one, you're at 6 under. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Oh my, absolute power on that drive. And you're going to end up in the deep rough. Second shot here on hole number 8. Twelve feet to go. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, come on. Here we go. This is for par. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Nicely played. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? All right, nice approach on that one. Here's a 9-foot putt. Boom, dropping on in for your 7th birdie of the day. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Okay, there we go. And here we go. This one for birdie. This putt's going uphill and to the right. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. 7-foot putt here. And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Well, this drive's looking okay. Okay, second shot on the 11th. All right, that one just barely made its way into that first cut. Oh, you hate to see it. And for the par. Seven under par after that hole. Okay, here we go. 12th hole, par 5. Let's pop a nice one out there. Oh, man, you really got a hold of that. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. This putt is about 14 feet. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Amazing. Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. And from here, it's about 115 yards to the pin. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Here's a look for birdie. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. What a display. 8th birdie of the day in there. 14th hole coming up. We got a par 4 for this one. I'll take that. 7-footer here. Boom, you dropped that one, and that's back-to-back birdies. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. Smart shot. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. All right, this one's about 75 yards out. I hope you dialed in a bit of backspin on this one. Okay, we're on the green, it turns out, so disregard that prediction. All right, let's head to the next. And after that one, 12 under par. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. Oh, well, that's no good. Well, this one's flying out of the rough. Might be too much. Safe approach. Nice. 13 feet left to the hole. This one's just breaking hard to the left. And that will do ya. In there for the birdie. Well done. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. It's a nice looking shot. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Hitting into this green with a bit of a down slope, and don't want this one to get away from you. Well done. That's a nice little approach shot there. Here we go. This one for birdie. Oh, brutal. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And you are currently 13 under par. All right, here we go. Number 18, and this one's a par 3. Come on, sit for us. Oh my, it ended up on the green. We're all right. We're putting. Everything is good. And here's your look for a final score of 57. Starting this one way to the right. Today you get to end your round with a par, and that's A-okay in my books. And that's gonna do it for us here today. Thank you so much for the round of golf. I had fun. Hopefully you did too.